we have a steak sandwich made from the GOAT himself, Gordon Ramsay. Well, I made a cooking channel for absolutely no reason. I like to cook. I thought it'd be fun to do. So I made a channel dedicated to cooking. Why did I make the channel? I was inspired by two people. One, the GOAT of all time, Chef Gordon Ramsay, and Ratatouille, Remy the rat from Ratatouille, you know. I don't know, in the movie he said, anyone can cook, so here I am, thinking that I'm a chef, even though I'm really not. But we're gonna make some food today, and we're gonna make a steak sandwich, so no further ado, let's get into it. Vamos! This steak sandwich recipe was created by Chef Ramsay, so I watched his YouTube video and I think I'm gonna recreate it. But basically, what we need is a steak. I got a beef strip loin, and we're gonna use some salt, pepper to season it, olive oil, garlic, and some butter. After that, we're gonna make a relish. The relish is gonna be made with red onion and some little tomatoes, vinegar, and some oil, extra virgin olive oil. Mix that all together, get it nice and sort of thick, sort of dummy thick. And then we're gonna finish it off with a sauce that we're gonna make ourselves with mustard and mayonnaise. And then that's pretty much it. And we're gonna go from there and see how we execute it, so let's go. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut up the onions and anything else to prepare the relish, because I'm sort of a slow cutter, and I think this is gonna be like a longer video if I show you me cutting it. So I'm just gonna cut it, prep the relish, make the steak, and then we'll go from there. So, oh baby, put this over. I think I'm gonna start crying. So next we have jalapenos, red ones. I don't know, he had like the big ones in the video, but I have small ones. Got all this, by the way, at Norfrills, so shout out Norfrills. We're just gonna leave the seeds in to keep it a little bit hot, and we're gonna throw this into the mixture there. We're gonna like, oh my god, these things are like spitting out. Chill. My boy parsley over here. So I'm just gonna take off a few, what do you call them, cloves? Petals? I don't know, some leaves. Should be good enough. Next, tomatoes. These little baby ones. We're gonna cut these in half and throw in the mixture after we're done. That just exploded everywhere. Oh my god. First off, everyone was roasting me because I bought a induction cooktop, which is like a little stove that you have over here. And they're like, oh, you don't have a stove? I'm like, yes, it's right there, but to record and film in front of you guys, it's necessary to have the little cooktop. So don't roast me. Sort of forgot where we were. I was prepping stuff and then I put stuff away. But now we're gonna season the steak. Season it with a little bit of salt. And I would say go generous, because you actually lose 35% of the seasoning once you cook it, so be generous with the salt. Also season on both sides. Don't make a rookie mistake and not do that. And also, if you eat your steak well done, just stop watching the channel. We're done. You don't have to watch no more. Flip the steak here. Again, salt and pepper, and it's now ready to be cooked. So we're gonna do that. So we're gonna turn this on. We're gonna go to a 7. Get this nice and hot. Get 2 cloves of garlic. Oh, that's one. Apparently you don't have to peel the garlic. Chef Ramsay says just like sort of crush it, blister it. 2. And now we're just gonna grab some oil, heat up the pan. We're gonna put like a teaspoon of oil, and you want to get the pan nice and hot. Sort of move it around. By the way, if you sticked along this far, watch the podcast. I have a podcast at the 1 a.m. podcast. The videos every week. We just released one a few days ago, so watch that too. So now this thing is starting to smoke up, so meaning it's ready, it's hot enough to go. Grab it, and always place away from you. Woo! You hear that? Okay. And let that cook for about 3 minutes on each side. So it's been like 3 minutes. We're gonna grab the steak and flip it. Oh, damn! Yo, you guys gotta see this color. Jeez. So now we're gonna add the butter, and we're gonna add the garlic, some thyme. Now we gotta move fast because we only got like another 3 minutes left on this. Dump that in there, yo. It's gonna melt and baste. Beautiful oils and stuff inside here. We're basting it. This is done. And then we're just gonna baste the last parts of the So it's gonna sit there, let it rest for the same amount of time basically that you cooked it. And we're gonna start making the relish right now. 2 tablespoons of oil. Want to get this nice and hot. Oh! Toss all of this good in. This is kind of a disaster, I'm not even gonna lie. But we're trying our best. Oh, you know what I should be doing on the meantime while I wait this cook? Start making the sauce. 3 tablespoons of mayonnaise, mayo. 1, 2, 3. I like 1 tablespoon of that. Or teaspoon. Oh, fuck. Taste. Not bad. Oh, there we go. This is what we want. This is what we want. Add the vinegar. Don't mess up, don't mess up, don't mess up. Alright, boom, teaspoon. So it's on a low simmer. It's basically done. I'm gonna toast the bread right now. We're toasting it. Power this off. Add it to our plate over here. And boom, you hear that toaster? Done. Now we come to the construction of the sandwich. If it's not medium rare, I'm gonna kill myself. Damn it. It's almost like on the well done side, just a little bit. But it's not that bad. Maybe cooked a little bit too long. Tastes great though, holy cow. All right, make the sandwich. So now the construction of this bad boy. Get your sauce that you made. If you're, why am I saying yours as if you're making it? Paint it on the edge like that. Next, grab your lettuce. There's a bed for the meat. I don't even know how to cut this really. I'll cut it in half maybe. Probably the worst thing to do. Oh my God. This is terrible. Tastes great. Grab your relish, put on some more of the sauce on the other end, add 1 more piece of lettuce to cover it. And this is our sandwich. Now for the last part, slice in. And this is what you have, my friends. A delicious, we have a steak sandwich made from the GOAT himself, Gordon Ramsay. I'm gonna try it out. Damn, it has a kick. It's hot, but definitely way too much jalapeno in this. Jesus, I'm literally sweating if you guys can't see. Well, that concludes this week's episode of Jovany Cooks. Sort of made the steak sandwich a little bit overcooked and a little bit too hot, but it tastes great. No cap, I'm not even lying. Thanks so much for everyone who watched. Like, subscribe, share with your friends. I don't know, just wait for next week. I'll get better at this, I promise. But yeah, thanks so much everyone who supported me. 1 a.m. podcast episode next week, so stay tuned for that. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.